This is one of the most powerful films out. It's called Wonder. It's coming out very soon. It's gonna be reviewed by me very soon. No, before you guys get excited, there's no Hooter models and everything here today. Sorry for that. But here's a movie, Wonder, that's coming out that's going to be something of interest. If you have kids and you want to take your kids to a movie to go see a film, this will be one to show them. It's different inflictions, or they might be born a little different. So white people are the only people that got kids with inflictions? Is that what you saying? That's nuts. Now, what if that was your kid going to school and then they were bullying him like that? You just can't go up there and shoot someone else's kid. So he was born with some type of infliction. So they, instead of, he dealt with it. Instead of keeping him, homeschooled, they decided to let him go out and socialize so he wouldn't be so afraid and deal with his fears. But that's just one of them. I already talked to you about Real Player One the other day. Talk about Avengers. Everything is not about Avengers all the time. There's more to things than just the Avengers. Listen to Will Poulter in the movie Detroit talk about how hard it was for him to play a racist guy.
Man, it's good to see you again. Let me just shake your hand and say hello, sir. Last time we talked, it was The Revenant.
Yes.
And here we are now talking about this movie. Okay, you're a great guy. You're a nice guy. I really like you. But after I saw this, man, I wanted to punch you.
Understand.
Hopefully you've seen Detroit.
Man. Understandable.
When you first heard about this role and what it was going to involve, tell me what your first thoughts were.
You know, without this sounding really strange, as daunting as the prospect might be, I was really excited. Because I was really excited at the prospect of taking on the responsibility to expose, a racist individual in the context of a film that, has so much potential for impacting social change. And the fact that the film makes such a relevant comment, about society, about fractious relationships between different race groups and specifically the African American community and the police, I felt very lucky to be part of that story, and I just wanted to do justice to the character, which was to just try and play him as honestly as possible and depict him as what he is, which is a racist.
Well, for me to even say that, you did your job. I mean, as an actor, you really, channeled as evil as he was. Still, you really delivered. How emotional was this for you, though, to play? I mean, when there's a scene in the hallway with the cast, and I want to know, how emotional that was for you. Was it draining?
Yeah, it was emotionally draining. It was very trying. But I'd never want to sort of compare that to what it must have been like for the 2 white women and the 7 African American men in that hallway, because their experience, of receiving that abuse, of being the recipients of that kind of violence and hatred must have been 10 times worse. So as hard as it was to inflict that, I can only imagine that to receive it must have been even more draining.
I will pay you another compliment that the rest of the cast told me stories how you would grab everybody at the end of every take and you were like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" No, honestly, everybody has been singing your praises, saying, "Will," and we mentioned you in the other interviews, and they're like, "Yeah, but he always checked on everybody to make sure everybody was okay."
That's nice. I think the way that we all got through it, honestly, was being very clear about the fact that underneath the veneers of our characters, there was mutual love, respect, and a real kind of team spirit. Like we all made this very much together, and that's what needed to happen. I think we needed to do that in order to go in a different direction, if that makes any sort of sense.
Tell me what the rap was like, though, when you guys finished with this film. Describe that day.
I mean, like, amazing, relief and elation and amazing for all of us to kind of, as best we could, park whatever sort of, anguish and like suffering we'd experienced during the shooting. I think for me personally, it was just nice to be able to enjoy everyone's company and everyone's time, without having to sort of, worry about our characters or anything like that. And, the experience, because it was so trying and was so intense, it brought us, very, very close together. And, now it's wonderful. We get to be part of all these incredibly constructive and worthwhile conversations that surround the film together. And we get to bring what we hope will be a real gift to the world,
And there it is.
Today I want to show you guys the next-gen Chevy Equinox.
So, I don't think I've ever told y'all, but I had the opportunity to go see Annabelle Creation. Now, the last Annabelle film was crap to me. Crap-ola. Wasn't scary, had like 2 scary moments in the film, but wasn't scary to me at all. It was very disappointing. Now, this one I heard is 100 times better. They, from what I'm hearing, they got back to what made things scary. So, the trailer didn't show me anything promising. So, I'm on my way to see that, and then we'll go from there. People be like, "Man, you got videos posting up on the..." Dude, I got videos posted on other channels. I stay busy. Anybody know me, know I don't sit on my hands. I hit the ground running. I've been having a light week. I've been hitting y'all with like maybe 3 or 4 videos. Giving y'all some light. Then I hit y'all with a lot of them at one time. Because it might be slow news. I don't do fake news like some other people we know. This is like the Annabelle prequel to the prequel that we just saw. Like how the doll came to be. But I'll let you know after I go see it. I didn't go with the test audience. So, I'll let you know when we find out some more. Until then, I'm out.